So now you've won the toss this morning. What are you going to do?
We're going to have a bat first today.
And the reasons behind that?
Yeah, I just think we've been bowling first in every game, and I think it's a good challenge just to see how the batters go when they're sitting at target.
And obviously a fantastic situation that your top order have been scoring so many runs, but I suppose a few people in the middle order probably haven't had the chances in this tour yet.
Yeah, and that's okay. I think it's still a long tour for us away from home, so somewhere along the line the middle order is going to be challenged, but I think it's important for the girls when they get the opportunity to still, put their head down and get that runs.
And a fresh pitch to deal with today. What are you expecting from it?
Yeah, I think it should be similar than the one we've been playing on. I don't think it's changing a lot throughout the day, so I think the conditions will stay the same.
And a chance, as you say, to go and set a target, something you haven't done yet on this series.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a good challenge for us, and to see how the top order goes about that, and how the middle and the hopefully not the bowlers, but how the middle order will finish.
And any changes to your side?
Yeah, we got one change, and Nadine de Klerk sitting out, and Tumi Sekekuni is coming in.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Gabby.
Within South Africa, probably scored a lot more through the point region, but if she can straighten out her swing play and play through mid-off or the extra cover region, she's probably going to get a lot more value for runs.
Taking on Sophie McMahon, good pick up and throw, and it's a direct hit, but she's given. Really good pick up and throw from Sophie McMahon. She's absolutely awesome in that mid-off position. Had to run around it, quick jump and release, and he thought about it there, but it given out, and that's the end of Stain.
What a start for the Irish girls. Sophie McMahon running around a clean pick-up. That's the exact shot we're talking about with Andre Stain that she wants.
So very proud of her over in the hills, and of course there's the one. That's the one she's got through. The dive of Gabby Lewis. Finally, she plays and spend the time at it. Arlene Kelly just too full, beautifully played from Lara Goodall.
Stump line.
Beautifully played. Great placement from Wolfhart, and she's starting to look like she's fine.
Dempsey up on this occasion, and Goodall is able to flick that one away over mid-wicket. Runs, perhaps taken out of the attack a tad sharpish. They were looking for runs, and that's a big chance, and it's out. They've got Goodall. Rachel Delaney's got her again, lured her down the track for the big one over the top, and Mary Waldron has completed the stumping. That's a huge wicket for Ireland.
Massive wicket for Ireland, that, and what for Rachel Delaney, that perseverance.
So a couple more wickets in Ireland will try and restrict South Africa. That's a beautiful shot from Sune Luce, too full from Delaney.
Just as we compliment her flight, she's one slipped out there. That's 50 up for Laura Wolvart with a single out to deep cut.
I'll often see that.
She draws the edge there. Runs away for 4 with third man quite wide. Yeah, and that's something I 100% struggled with, so I always felt bad as we see Georgina Dempsey come in here. And is that 50 up for Sune Luce?
Well, you can see that whole left side of her body game is to be spread, and that's a great shot from Luce. She's got all of that, and that's going to be 4.
That's a slog sweep into the vacant area. It's another cracking shot from Luce,
who's been out of the side. And there's been many times when I felt she should be in the side, Andrew.
Well, she's a thinking cricketer, which I think you always have to have space for. Just wonder here with the two South African batters, they're obviously lingering close to that 3-figure mark, the two of them at this stage. Seeing a lot of dots, and that's gone straight to mid-off, and Jane Maguire gets the wicket. And a well-deserved one as well, caught by Arlene Kelly. Laura Wolvart's going to depart, 11 runs short of 100. She's furious with herself, slaps the pad on the way.
Well, that just gives you an indication, Andrew, of what it means to Laura Wolvart. She's absolutely disgusted with herself. Look, she's worked so hard, and it's the first time really she's attempted to go aerial in any sort of
attack. Won't have those memories lingering, but she's got that away. She squeezed it away past short third.
First time you do it, it creates the doubt, and that's possibly what's happened, as you say, with Sophie McMahon. Oh, that's an extraordinary cricket shot. Andrew, that just seemed to be puller in the tooth than you. But the styles, we used to call it, whether we made it up, I think we just made it up, but whenever we were playing here, we always saw the deck chairs come out from the Styles Road end. And what we always wanted to do is when they were packing those deck chairs, we knew we were in business.
Another chance at mid-off and another catch at mid-off. And Arlene Kelly gets her deserved wicket. Sophie McMahon, who's been really good in there today. She got the run out earlier. She's got a catch now. And it's a very important wicket. Trine can be very dangerous at this time of the innings. She has to go for 17.
And as you see how she goes about this sunny loose.
Off the thick edge, and she's not going to get to 100 either. It's a good catch by Rachel Delaney at short third. She's smiling, but I'm not sure whether she didn't see it off the bat, but she's taken a good catch, and Kelly's taken 2 wickets in this over. And the second batter for South Africa to get very close to that 100. Wolvart went for 89. Luce has gone for 93.
Hey, Georgina Dempsey. And that's a cracking shot. It really is. From Tucker. To you.
That's a terrific shot from Tamari Tucker here. Has come in and is...
There's going to be a lot of push for places.
It's a good shot from Chetty, but it's just going to be a single, you'd think, to finish up if they can collect this, which they can. Just 5 singles from that final over. South Africa are going to finish on 278 for 5. That is the batting innings for South Africa. Sunny Luce with 93. Top scoring, she was superb as well. Laura Wolvart was excellent for her 89 as well. Probably didn't time the ball as well as she'd have maybe expected early on in her innings, but really got going. And little cameos from Trine and Tucker at the back end there, bringing them up to 278. Good partnerships all round, but that partnership of 177 between Luce and Wolvart was fantastically constructed and put together between the two of them.
Absolutely, and we're going to go to the bowling figures now, and you can see there Maguire and Kelly started ever so well and continued in truncated spells throughout the period of this match. Georgina Dempsey, probably the unfortunate one, took a wee bit of tap, but full credit to Rachel Delaney. I thought she bowled ever so well. Cara maybe not just at her usual best in terms of how she's performed in this series, but she still bowled pretty well. To go for less than 6s is a very good effort, and it was a good effort all
from their 50 overs. Paul getting off the mark immediately. Oh, that could be 5 of the best here. Don't know whether this is going to be byes or wides. Oh, that's a little edge behind, and Ismail has the last laugh in this series. Gabby Lewis trying to drive through a vacant cover region. They had the slip and they had the gully in place, and you can see plenty of celebration. That's the 300th international wicket for Shabnim Ismail, and well done to her, one of the great pillars of fast bowling in the women's game, and she's gotten the wicket of Lewis. Another one goes. Ismail has to go. Delaney's gone second ball. 300 quickly becomes 301 for one of the best fast bowlers in the game, and really led from the front. And there's another one gone. Leah Paul's got to go in not dissimilar fashion to the other day. Clean bowled in on that off stump, and Ismail has 3 now. Another down. Ismail has 4. Kavanagh's got to go now. It's fantastic bowling, this. It really is. And Shabnim Ismail has 4 wickets in this game. She has 10 wickets in the series. And Ireland are 8 for 4.
Spinners really, as a collective, didn't bowl very well. And that's going to be the end of Sophie McMahon.
unfortunate she actually got a bad ball there, short and wide, and it's just thrown her hands at it, and it's looped up to backward point. As you can see, that open face that she has when she plays through the offside. And a good catch taken.
And that bottom hand coming through as well, Babby. And that's a welcome boundary for Ireland. Again, a very short ball against Pakistan and Australia.
It's just over Chloe Tryon's head. Running out to the boundary for 4.
The leg side was something I would never have been used to. So that was another area of great learning. Like just there, Babby.
It's a wonderful shot from Mary, punishing that little bit of width, and absolutely what we're talking about. You get that one bad ball, you have to put it away. See Mary Waldron spending a bit of time at the crease now and starting to capitalise on it. Wonderful shot. There's a lot of options for you there.
Virtually on top of my list. She is a class act.
Although she's chucked that one away. 5 of the absolute very best for Ireland there. Mary Waldron's got a little inside edge to short fine leg. The aforementioned Ismail's tried to throw the stumps down. Nobody's backing it up. And it's gone for 5. And those are always ones you like to chalk up.
It's to be that little bit slower, so you can do that.
Big appeal, and Aidan Seaver gives it. There was a real fierce nature behind that appeal, and I just thought it looked pretty straight to me. And Aidan Seaver's got the left digit up, and Mary Waldron has to depart for a good 32.
That's 3, but there's going to be a wee bit of competition for places now. And again, that's a real strong, that's an example there, Andrew. It's a real strong area for Arlene Kelly. She's a very simple technique.
Over her head there, and he'll run away for 4 every day of the week if you do manage it. Another big appeal, and again gone. Luce has got her second. This one just dropped on Forbes. Trying to play that sweep shot across the line. And South Africa have 7 down now, and Sunny Luce 93 with the bat. She has now 2 wickets with the ball. Road. And they most certainly weren't when you looked at the names. It was Trescothick, Hildreth. Oh, that went in and out of the hands. As I was pontificating about county cricket, Sake's put one down at mid-on. Georgina Dempsey gets a life, trying to take the aggressive option against Sunny Luce.
Well, I'm actually delighted to see that. Now, obviously, again, technically, you'd be looking for, and that's a very good shot intent, Andrew.
Yeah, good intent there. That was a finger grazer for Sunny Luce. He's got a little hand on that. No more. It gives Kelly another boundary. Gets along off back, and oh, this could be trouble. Oh, that was very, very close, and it's been given. I think Kelly knew it as well. They've taken a single straight to Ayabonga Kaka mid-off, or sorry, she was coming around from extra cover. Brings Jane Maguire to the crease, more than capable with bat in hand, and usually takes the aggressive option, of which she's done so there. She's come down the wicket. Tucker has managed to beat the bat, and it's stumped by Chetty, and I think that's the first international wicket for Delmari Tucker. Certainly based off the celebrations, you'd have to think so.
Absolutely. First wicket in there for Delmari Tucker. It's always good to get that out of the way. She struggled a bit.
3 for 31, 4 for 8. Dempsey takes it on, and we'll get enough of it. And now a pitch and run, and away to the boundary it goes. Georgina Dempsey gets her first boundary. Hit that off stump. And she's done it. She's hit the leg stump. And she's got 5. She's got 5 for 8. She jumps up into the arms of cover. She has won the game for South Africa. Ireland all out for 89.
Absolutely brilliant. Shabnim Ismail, fifer, well deserved. One of the better spells of bowling I think I've ever seen. 5 for 9. She's again gone full and straight. We've been talking about waiting for it, and you see that cut back off the seam too, a mile again. That's landed outside the off stump and hit the middle of leg stump. And we have the match summary there with South Africa women completing a comprehensive win. Sune Loose, Laura Woolvart spearheading the batting innings. Arlene Kelly chipping in with 2 for 40. Standout, of course, Shabnim Ismail, 5 for 8. Mary Waldron, Arlene Kelly doing a good job to try stick it out, but unfortunately all out for 89, and that brings us to the end of the ODI series.
Yes, welcome to the post-match presentation here in Clontarf for the one-day international series between Ireland and South Africa. South Africa coming out on top by 3 wins to 0. We've got the player of the match and player of the series interviews to conduct first, and luckily enough that comes to the exact same player, and it is Shabnim Ismail for her 5 for 8 today and 11 wickets for 55 runs throughout the series to win the player of the series. And I'm going to invite Shabnim up to collect it from Cricket Ireland President David Griffin. Shabnim, well done. What a series, 11 wickets for just 55 runs.
Yeah, I think it was part and parcel of the game. I think the wicket played really nicely, and then I can't thank my teammates enough for obviously helping me get over that 11 wickets line.
And today, obviously bringing up 300 international wickets as well, must have been a pretty special moment for you personally.
I actually got a message from one of the spectators in the crowd. I think his name is Bill, and he messaged me and said, "Shibs, need one more wicket to get 300 wickets." But I'm just that one person. I don't worry about stats. I just worry about what happens on the day, and then take it from there. And things went my way today, which was really good.
And you must be very happy with obviously the team performance, winning this one-day international series 3-0.
Yeah, 100%. It's always nice taking the momentum on our side and heading over to England. So we're really chuffed with our performances, and just credit to the batters as well. I think they played really well.
And how do you assess the tour as a whole, both the T20s and the one-day games?
Yeah, it was really good apart from the one game, and I have to say I have to give credit to the Ireland team as well. I think they played really well, especially to Gabby and the teammates. I think they've done really well, and it's overall I think the tournament has been really well, and we enjoyed it thoroughly.
Well done, Shabnim. Best luck in England. Shabnim Ismail, player of the match and player of the series. I'd like to now invite upon Irish captain Gabby Lewis for a few words. Gabby, tough day today. How would you have assessed it?
I'm actually really proud of the girls, how we started with the ball. I think it was a really good opening partnership from us, and I think we did create chances, which was exciting to see. Wasn't our day with the bat, but look, that happens in cricket, so I think we'll build on it. We obviously did well the other day with the bat, so I think there is plenty positive to take from the series.
Yeah, what are those main positives and the main learnings, I suppose, you're going to take from these games going into what's a really important tri-series up in Breedy in a couple of weeks' time?
I think it's really exciting for the girls that came in. It's kind of pushing for spots. We obviously do have 10 players from the performance squad that were kind of unavailable throughout the series, so that's really exciting. Pushing for spots in the competition for the places is increasing, so I think it's really exciting going into the tri-series and the qualifiers, which we're really looking forward to.
And how important is that continuity of fixtures, though, the fact that you can now bounce back in a couple of weeks' time? You've got the world champions Australia coming, Pakistan coming as well. Plenty of opportunities for these players.
Exactly, it's so exciting. I mean, a few years ago you play them once every few years, so I think to play them continuously is all we can ask for. So it's hugely exciting for the squad, and I'm really excited to get into that tri-series.
And your first couple of series as captain here, how have you enjoyed it, I suppose, and what have you taken from it personally?
It is quite challenging, but I think I really enjoyed it. Obviously with the support of Mary Waldron was huge as well, so and Laura Linney on the sideline, so I did really enjoy it, and the credit to the girls, they kind of made my job easy at times.
Well done, Gabby.
Thanks, man.
Gabby Lewis, Irish captain. And finally, to complete the post-match presentation, I'd like to call upon South African captain Sune Loose to pick up the plate from the sponsors proprietor Heatley Tector, the winning team South Africa, and Sune Loose, their captain. Sune, a great series win. Must have been delighted with the team today.
Yeah, definitely. I think it was an awesome performance. I think with the bats we set a good total, and then just for the bowlers to come in and have a spell like that, I think that was awesome.
And for yourself personally to get some runs on the board alongside Laura as well, a big partnership, 177, setting up that good target in the end.
Yeah, I'm glad I got to have a bat today and not have a pad rash again. But no, it's been a phenomenal series, and I'm just glad all the girls could pick up their hand on different occasions.
And overall, as you say there, winning all three games and winning them all very impressively in very different manners must have pleased you and also the coaching staff.
Yeah, definitely. I think there was 3 different games with 3 different scenarios, and I think we handled it well, each and every scenario. So it's very pleasing to see, and we'll take the positives into the coming series.
Yeah, well, we've mentioned it a few times, this English series coming up for you. You must be going there with real good confidence to put up a big show.
Yeah, definitely. We obviously know it's going to be a tough series against England, so got to put our best foot forward. And I still think the girls are going to put up their hand and just show in the performances as well.
Well done, Sonny. It's been a pleasure. Sonny Lou's South African captain. And now the players are going to come in to have a few photos.